Hello guys, I'm Scribbler Tutorial back with another video. Now today, I'm going to be doing something a bit different. Well, not really anything different. Today I'm just kind of chatting with you guys. I'm going to be chatting with you guys. Uh, kind of gameplay, kind of not, but this is mostly like chatting. Uh, Something I've never really done. Uh, in the 5 years I have made YouTube content, uh, something I've not done is made like a statistical video, like a statistical video discussing the ups and downs and my future, what my future content is going to be. I'm not quite too sure. I mean, obviously, a lot of that is going to do with my preference. I love specific games. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. This is where I'm playing at the moment. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Uh, Hence why it's one of my most played games. It's literally my second most played game, right behind Sims 4, which the Sims 4 is broken to hell, so I'm taking a big break from it right now. But yeah, pardon my French, by the way. Um, so yeah, so the reason why, okay, another thing too is I'm not editing my videos that I should be right now because I've been kind of busy. Uh, Here recently, my sleeping schedule, I mean, it's been like this throughout most of my life. My sleeping schedule sucks. It sucks balls. I keep going to bed at like 5 o'clock in the damn morning. I wake up at like freaking 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. Very, very bad hours. Not very good hours. So I don't get up in a reasonable hour to be able to make content. Another thing too is here recently I have been getting on a better sleeping schedule though. My content, I'm planning to make my content uh, more of a stream base. I'm going to be, I'm planning on streaming on Twitch, not YouTube. Um, my Twitch has been more of a lower following, so that's the reason why I'm concerned that it might not get the attention that my YouTube does. But Twitch has more of a following than YouTube does. So when people go live on Twitch, some people are going to be more attracted to Twitch than YouTube because Twitch chat. Here's my opinion on streaming platform chats, which is going to be no different from others. Because let's be honest. Uh, Twitch chat is like 5,000, even million times better than YouTube chat. I mean, YouTube chat's just going downhill, fellas. It really is. Now, Twitch is just a lot better. You can choose your color. You can choose your chat color, your username color, how it appears in chat. Um, so yeah, I mean, Twitch chat is just so much better in every meaningful capacity in any meaningful way, in my opinion. So I haven't got on a schedule yet. Like, I haven't got on a schedule yet, but I do plan on hopefully getting that sorted out soon and hopefully sticking to it. Um, Now, games that I do not like or games that I do not play very much, they're probably not going to be on my. They're probably not going to be on my content very much. Uh, Such as phasmophobia, due to its terrifying gameplay and terrifying uh, nature, because it terrifies the absolute shit out of me. So I'm probably going to not do a lot of phasmophobia content, if any. So I'm going to probably take a step back from uh, phasmophobia. Not because I hate the game. No, 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 no. I really, really enjoy the game despite its terrifying nature. Ouch! That hurt. In my back. That really hurt. Ouch. Anyway, it's not that I don't. It's not that I hate the game or anything because I don't. I don't hate the game at all. But I. I think it's just too scary for me. That's just how I say it. It is the way it is. It's just too scary for me. Not Phasmophobia. So, yeah, like I said, Minecraft. Minecraft is more of an opposite case. I love Minecraft. I'm probably going to stream Minecraft and probably even more. I'm probably going to play it. Maybe even do a hardcore series at some point. Don't know when. I don't know when the potential possibility could be, but I'm definitely in the open-minded field of being able to do Minecraft content and Minecraft streams. Um, Red Dead Redemption 2, like I said, is definitely going to be on my content list for a while. I love Red Dead 2. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So, I mean, of course, why would I stop playing Red Dead 2 if it's one of my favorite games? So, yeah. I mean, the possibilities are just endless at this point. So, yeah. Um, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go use the bathroom. Okay, guys, sorry for that little detour. I'm back. I wanted to make that as quick as I possibly could. Now, as I was saying, um, Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably top of my content creation list. Now, one thing I really, really love about Red Dead Redemption 2 is not just the story, but how, unlike GTA and all that pajazz, if I can even say the word correctly, pajazz, it kind of sounds like I'm saying jazz, but not jazz at all. Pajazz, pajazz. Anyway, let's not do that anymore. That's stupid. Um, One of my favorite things about Red Dead Redemption 2 is the honor system. I have talked about honor and Red Dead Redemption 2, probably Red Dead Redemption 2 if I can. Dude, I'm speaking like I'm a damn auctioneer or something. Can I slow down? I can probably slow down. Because if I talk too fast, then I'm going to sound like an auctioneer. So it's probably best that I slow down so you guys can understand me. Anyway, I'm just used to talking fast. I don't know why. It's not good that I talk fast. Um, but as I was saying, I love the honor system. I have talked about honor in Red Dead Redemption 2 many times. It's ridiculous. Um, it's your morality system. It basically measures how good you are or how bad you are on a scale. Currently, I have high honor, as you can see on the bar here. Uh, the icon to the right on the bar here, that's the icon showing my current honor. And my honor is pretty high right now, so that means I'm good and I'm well behaved. And I'm deemed as an honorable outlaw, so that means I'm good. Um, Now, on the opposite spectrum of that, we do have the red section, which is the negative. The icon is not over there, though, so I'm not deemed as negative. I'm deemed as positive, seen as the icon there. Um, One of the best things I love about Honor, though, is I don't play with low Honor very much because I think High Honor is just the way to go, so I play with High Honor the most. Um, because High Honor, you get the best story. It may not be as fun in terms of gameplay, but it's definitely fun if you are playing for story. Low honor gameplay is really, really fun. I mean, you're basically a negative person. I mean, you just kill people, you rob. It's all kinds of chaos that you're causing. Pretty much, it's fun, but your fun is the cost at your honor, though. I mean, you're causing chaos to lose honor, and you become a very negative person for doing so. Um, Now, something that's all about the honor system is that it directly reinforces Arthur's story and redemption arc in the spiritual animals, which I've also talked about in a previous video that I did back in January. I think it was either January or March. I forgot which month it was, but it was a few months ago. I discussed the spiritual animals. Um, what high honor you get the deer or the stag, which is the male deer. Stag is the male deer. Why do I keep saying that? The majestic one that you see in golden sunlight. And then for low honor, you get you see the ragged black coyote in his missions instead, which first appear in the mission "Blessed are those meek," or not blessed are the, oh yeah, blessed are the peacemakers. There we go. Uh, if you haven't seen the story, I'm not going to spoil it, but chances are, odds are, you probably have already seen the story so far. So I shouldn't really be keeping spoilers because the game has already been widely known and many people already know the story and how it unfolds. I'm just going to keep it anyway, because why not? I don't think it's much of a big deal if I keep it concealed. Um, but yeah, if you guys want me to tell you, it's fine. Just let me know in the comments. I'll leave a comment saying that. But yeah, I plan on doing streams. Don't know what day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it on every week or something like that. But I plan on doing like a 2 hour stream, maybe 3 or 4, like starting like at 6 or 7 ish, and then ending around 8 or 9, which is around my bedtime on the weekdays. And on weekend days like today, which today is Saturday, I'm planning on maybe making later night streams. Um, that will be good. I think. Uh, Again, I'll have to put it on a poll if you guys think that's good. Um, Again, Twitch is definitely going to be the better streaming platform than YouTube. It's definitely the better one. Also, my honor went up just then because I just greeted a few people, and my honor just went back up to it went up again. So you can see the icon is now a bit more further up on the right side now, and the icon's a bit brighter white, which means I have even higher honor than I did before. Yay! Um, so yeah, that's fun. We always love that. Oh, watch out! Thank God you blew your whistle, otherwise you would have ran me over, train driver, engineer. You would have just train wrecked me. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the warning. Okay. Um, but I was talking about honor, wasn't I? Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2's honor system is the best. Uh, it basically precedes Red Dead Redemption 1's honor in every meaningful way because Red Dead Redemption 2's honor is directly tied in within the story for Arthur Morgan. As I literally just said, with the spiritual animals that appear throughout the game, which first appear in the Chapter 3 mission, blessed are those peacemakers. Like I said, I discussed this in a video that I did, I believe in January. Again, you're going to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I did it in January. But I may be wrong. I'm not 100% positive. Again, you're going to have to correct me if I'm wrong. Ooh, look at that. That's a double rainbow. Great. Is that a double rainbow? I think it is. We have that guy. Uh, I can't tell if that's a rainbow or not. I don't think it is. So I think it's only a single rainbow. Um, no. Wait. That is a rainbow. It's just very discreet and it's hard to see. Alright. So that is a double rainbow. Just the second one, the second one is like very, very discreet and hard to see. It kind of blends in with the environment and the fog. Yay. We all love that, don't we? Um, Now, one of the best things I love about another thing I love about the Red Dead Redemption 2 is the story choices. And some of the secret outcomes that you get for certain missions, depending on your honor level. One of the biggest examples I can give you on this is when you meet Mary for the first time in Chapter 2. If you normally you get the option, she asks you to help you find her brother James, um, or not find, because you know where he is already, but basically save him from the Chelonians or whatever, because they're a religious group, but Mary doesn't think that they're good and they can't be trusted with. So she asks for Arthur's help and recovering him from the potential hostility of the group. And during this cutscene, um, you have two options at the end. You can either help Mary, which results in an extra mission, but it also results uh, in a huge honor bump. It gives you a bunch of honor, um, resulting in the mission following to help to actually save James. Not James, Jamie. I keep forgetting that, dude. It's been a while. It's been a while since the mission. Okay, Jamie, not James. Jamie. Um, so I got that mixed up. So please apologize. It's been a while since I've done that mission. Um, yeah. Anyway, during that cutscene, if you say no to that cutscene, obviously, if you say no and don't agree to help her, you don't get the mission and you lose a good chunk of honor for not helping her because that's a negative action. You're not helping her. Now, the third option is to say nothing. Now, this can result in two different outcomes depending on your honor. If you have high honor, Mary will believe that Arthur will help her anyway, even if he's mute. So if he doesn't respond, so you end up helping her anyway. And then with low honor, Mary assumes that Arthur's selfish and won't help her, so it goes into the negative, refusing option, which is really, 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 really nice. I love that. So again, Rockstar designed it that way to be completely dependent on your honor level, which I really, really, really like. Like I said, uh, speaking of honor, I will say this again. Um, there's actually two things I want to say about honor, the honor system in Red Dead Redemption 2. Um, Firstly, um, the caps. So in earlier chapters, such as Chapter 2, which I'm in Chapter 2 right now, uh, on this gameplay, um, your honor is capped. So you cannot max it out or fully minimize it. Uh, you can only have it up to a certain amount of honor, or have it to the least amount of honor, uh, until a certain point. That specific being the Chapter 5 mission, A Fork in the Road. After you complete this mission, you will be able to maximize your honor or minimize your honor. Before then, you won't be able to actually get that points, which is nice, which is good, which is notable to know. All right, you need to know that. Secondly, is how honor has a total of 17 different ranks, ranging from -8, which is the lowest possible honor, minimum honor, going all the way to +8, which is positive honor. I currently have 6, which is the cap. So I have very good honor. I have very high honor, and it's +6 currently. But because of the cap, I can't maximize it. So that's really good to know, um, especially for new beginners who are just getting the game, or who are just now understanding the honor system in the game. Um, uh, and now, secondly, something that a lot of people don't know still, and I just don't know how people have not understood this mechanic within the honor system. Firstly, there's actually a second thing too. Firstly, is how in the middle section, roughly the middle portion of the honor bar, is a transitional period, and that transitional period is from -1 to +1. So you go from -1 to 0, and then you go to positive. This is a transitional uh, point in within the bar that may confuse a lot of people because it takes a lot longer to either earn or lose honor because you are uh, because you're in the middle portion. And the reason why
You know what?
is because rank 0 doesn't actually count as a uh, transitional rank. So it takes double the amount of effort to go from -1 to +1 and vice versa to actually see a change in your honor. Uh, because you're transitioning from positive to negative. But 0 doesn't actually count as rank. It counts as the transitional point from going from positive to negative. Which is kind of a cool secret that not many people know about. Again, rank 0 doesn't count, so that's the reason why it takes longer to transition from +1 to -1, from -1 to +1, etc., etc. Now, the honor icon does actually change depending on positive honor or negative honor, which is really nice and really neat. For high honor, it's the cowboy face. It's the confident cowboy face, as I like to call it. Whereas low honor, it's completely different. You get this red skull with a red dark hat, whereas you get with this cowboy, where you get with white hat cowboy with the high honor. But with the low honor, it's much more um, it's much more evil looking. It's much more deadlier looking. I guess is the best term you can look for it. And to get these icons to change is the middle part of the bar, where you're transitioning from uh, -1 to +1, or from -1 to +1. The icon will change retrospectively, going from either the cowboy face to the skull, or from the skull to the cowboy face, depending on which way you're going. So that's really neat, and I love that. Props to Rockstar Games for that. Um, I like the Turban White Cowboy face better. That's my personal preference, though, because it's much more of a confident cowboy. You're much more confident in thinking of what you're doing. um, for me, I always thought when I first started playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know why. I always thought the high honor icon was the low honor icon. I don't know why. I thought it was just so. I thought I was just so silly thinking that the high honor icon was actually the low honor icon because I was just silly. I didn't know better. Okay, just don't judge me. All right, don't judge me. But I didn't know any better because that was like 2018, bro. That was when Red Dead Redemption 2 first came out. Um, I didn't know any better, so don't judge me. But again, that's my personal preference, though. And I know my perfect route to actually earn honor too, because the best way to actually earn honor is greeting people. But I know my perfect route, instead of just mindlessly greeting people, hoping you see honor increasing. But I do know my perfect routes.
Hey there, mister.
Uh, so yeah, I'm not telling you. You're gonna have to find out for yourself. You're gonna have to find what it is. But I want to tell you. Only if you really, really, really want it. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you anyway because, well, I just told you why. But
Hello, mister.
there is another cool detail that I do want to mention that regards Arthur's honor specifically, depending on your honor as Arthur specifically, and that is in regards to his eye color. Now, by default, I believe it's like a green hazy color if you have neutral honor. Uh, so yeah, and then with high honor, my favorite, it shifts to a more blue color, which symbolizes like friendliness. Heck, we might even be able to get a good shot here of the train. Hold on, let me see. See if we can get a good view of his eyes here. Yeah, you can kind of see like kind of like a blue in his eyes, although it's kind of hard to see because it was a dim light. But yeah. And then with low honor, which is ironically my eye color, um, they shift to more of like a green color, which is supposed to be less lively looking and more villainous and more evil. So again, like the opposite effects of like the spectrum. High honor you get blue eyes, and then low honor you get green eyes. At least for Arthur. So yeah, I mean, I personally prefer high honor, uh, and you get blue eyes out of it, and I like blue eyes better. So it's a win-win because I like high honor and I like blue eyes better. I mean, it's like the game is made for me or something, dude. Um,
Hello,
I
mister.
love the first game too. The second game is a prequel, so
So, you heard anything
everything that
about
happens
any
in the first game is before
bounty
this.
hunters in these parts? Yeah,
So yeah,
I was just wondering.
actually no, after this because it's prequel. That would be sequel. I just got that backwards. I literally just got that backwards. What am I fucking saying at this point, dude? What I just said is a complete fucking lie because what I just said is a complete opposite of what I just said. How can I be so idiotic? Um, so yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I was just discussing uh, my statistics, a few things about my new future that will be doing my content changes. Um, again, I would love to see these happen. Again, main content focus right now is doing Red Dead 2 content because I love Red Dead Redemption 2. It's literally one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. I love the story, and I love the honor system too. I've discussed it many times. So if you guys know why. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, let me know in the comments for any other ideas if you want me to do something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next one. Peace out.